Hey guys, this video is going to walk you through how to do a fluency assessment with your students. So the first thing you'll need are two versions of the same passage. One version will be for the student and one version will be for the teacher. You will also need a post-it note pad, 3 colors of marker or pen, a writing utensil, and a timer. You will give one passage to your student, and then you will keep one passage for yourself. The one that you keep for yourself will be what you mark all of the errors on, including the end where you figure out the accuracy percentage and the words per minute. To start, your student will sit down with you. You will write the child's name at the top of the paper, and they will work from their own version. You will read the title to the student, and then when you say go and the child starts with the first word, that is when the timer begins. This is a 60-second recording for them, and as they read, you are going to mark on your sheet their errors, their self-corrections, and words that they skip or miss. The first time that a child reads their passage, it is considered a cold read. I like to indicate that with the blue marker because I ideally will test them throughout the week 3 times. Their first, second, and third read. Their third read being determined as the hot read, which I would use then my red marker. The goal is to show improvement over their words per minute and errors. So as the child gets started, you are going to follow along on your copy word for word. And then as they read, you will mark off any errors that they make along the way. So let's just say they're reading along here and they miss the word collection. You don't need to stop them, just simply make a slash through the word. Let's say they continue to read and they read this word wrong, but then later they come back to it and realize they've missed it and they self-correct. You indicate that on the paper with an SC. They're going to keep reading. With every error, just make a simple slash. If they end up missing an entire line, sometimes that happens, all you simply do not interrupt them, just cross off that line and let them continue. Once the timer hits that 60-second mark, you tell the student to stop and you mark their stopping point with a bracket. That indicates where they left off at the end of the 60 seconds. Now it's time to determine the words read per minute as well as the accuracy rate. To do this, you're going to go back to the passage, and these numbers along the side are going to help you determine what that number is. So to start, what I do is I go to the last full sentence on the passage, and I take the number from there. So we have 83. Then I'm going to count up 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. So that gets us to 92. Now we saw that the student skipped this entire line, so now we need to count back those that many words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we're going to subtract 13 from 92, and that's going to give us our total words per minute, which in this case is 79. So at the bottom of this passage, I'm going to go ahead and put in 79 words per minute. I am still using the blue because it is our cold read. And then next we want to determine the accuracy. To do accuracy, what you will do is count up the number of errors. So we have 1, 2, 3. Anything that is self-corrected is not considered an error. So we subtract 3 from 79. And that gives us 76 words. Some teachers like to get an accuracy percentage for that number. So what we do there to determine the percentage for accuracy is we take 76 divided by the total number of words read. And when you do that, that gets you to 96%. Now, 96% accuracy is considered to be an independent reading level percentage. So technically, you might look at this and say, if they're consistently getting 96%, you might want to give them a harder passage. 90 to 94% instructional is instructional, and 89% and below would be frustrational. And that will help you make your decision on the type of passage that you need to give them when they are working at their instructional level at the guided reading table. Throughout the week, you will be practicing, the child will be practicing this passage. This can be done in a variety of ways. Some of those ways could include that the passage is read to them. Another option is that the passage can be read by the student to the teacher. And another option would be that the passage is read aloud together, teacher and student at the same time. Throughout the week, you're going to give your students opportunities to practice their reading passage. Midweek, you will do another fluency assessment and mark it down here. You can use the same tracker sheet, just use a different color. This will be a nice way to track any progress that they have when it comes to any of the words that were previously missed. And hopefully as the week goes on, some of these words get picked up. And then at the end of the week, we would consider that a hot read. The third read fluency assessment will be done in red. Again, same tracker sheet, just indicating that third read with red. And hopefully you see your words per minute and that accuracy rate improve.